As to you, she's not woke, right? She's not woke, so, and she goes through
Why?
and stuff, right? So that's her mental state.
Why would you believe that I believe she has no worth? You mind? A few questions? No? All right. Channel 7.5. What do you reckon? Channel 7.5. Yeah, it's a new channel. Quick question. Well, while you're waiting here, we might as well talk.
Yeah.
Like what I was saying before, with truth, it's by definition it has to be exclusive. It's got to be something that stands alone. That can't have.
The truth is a majority rule, in a way.
Okay, let's go with that. Truth is majority rules. Now, I come from Melbourne, right?
Yep. Well,
And
you're telling me the truth, right?
yes. Can't lie about that one. So, now, they ruled over there that abortion is okay. So majority ruled over there that abortion is okay. But if we look at what it is, it's killing babies. Would you agree?
It is, and I agree to both. I agree to both for reasons because, again, it's about your beliefs, right?
So how do you believe in both? How do you believe in pro-life and pro-choice?
So you're telling me, right?
Yep.
You're not forcing anyone. But
Yep.
Let's just say a random pregnant lady who doesn't believe in your path, your religion, and you try to influence her and stuff, and she has no. As to you, she's not woke, right? She's not woke, so, and she goes through
Why?
and stuff, right?
Why would you believe that I believe she has no worth?
No. I never said she doesn't have worth. I never said it.
Sorry.
Everyone has worth.
Yes.
Everyone's got worth. No one's got no worth.
No, I thought you were saying that I believe she didn't have worth. Okay.
No. So I'm just saying her mental train of thought and how she'll live her life is completely a different reality to yours. And again,
yes,
100% different reality because I live in different reality, man. I believe in
we all have different.
I believe in everyone's spectrum.
I'll share this. So we all have different realities, but at the end of the day, we would all agree that killing a baby is morally wrong.
Wrong. Yes.
So we both believe that it's morally wrong, that it's bad to kill. So how does her feelings turn over, or how does her emotions overturn the decision of killing a baby?
That's too critical to say one thing. It's
What do you mean?
A bunch of circumstances for a person to choose.
Okay. So what would be a good circumstance to say no?
There is no good or bad circumstances, but this is proof. It's bad. It's bad. So let's just say some girl got raped, right?
Got raped, yes.
And unfortunately got pregnant. Yeah.
Yes, she's pregnant. Okay.
Baby. Right?
Yep.
That she what?
I want to ask you this question. What's wrong with rape?
What's wrong with rape?
Yes.
Forcing yourself to hurt someone sexually, or not even, rape doesn't even mean sexual, non-sexual, or assault, or abuse, or bodily harm, or anything in that sense.
Bodily harm, yeah?
Yeah, so it's like someone coming to your temple, invading your temple, right? Like it's like me beating you up.
Adam, I'll tell you what, I totally agree with you. Now, and let me say this. So with your moral standing that you just gave me, right?
Yep.
If somebody was to come against your temple to hurt you, you think that's wrong. That's why rape is wrong. You're right. So then why would we do that to the baby?
Well, okay, so, and this part is where I come into science, right?
So just because the woman got raped, I agree, that's totally wrong. The man should be thrown into prison.
Yep.
Now, because of what he has done, now we should continue down the track. Well, not we, but like she should, what she is going to do now, because somebody harmed her physically, because somebody caused her harm. Because somebody caused her harm, now she's allowed to go and cause the baby harm.
She's not causing the baby harm.
Or she's killing the baby.
What if the baby's causing her harm?
How would the baby be causing her harm?
You want scientific?
The baby's innocent.
Scientifically or?
Oh, please.
So scientifically, it's not even developed, right? Let's just say 2 months, 3 months. How long a pregnancy do you think? What kind of like what are we talking about in the sense of? I know a human soul is still a human soul. Anything like if you want to, like, it's
Scientifically.
it's not a living soul per se, right? It's not. It's trying to live, right?
It's not outside of the womb, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. It's not developed.
Okay.
It's not developed, right? There's no.
Okay, well, what about this? If a baby is 9 months and hasn't come out of the womb yet, are we allowed to kill the baby? Fully developed.
You can't. You can't.
Why?
Like, I mean, you can. You can go to jail and you can suffer the consequences, right? And I know you're gonna go back. It's like, what's the difference?
But it's
right?
still abortion.
Again, it's about different perspective, man. Like you live in a different reality to another bunch of people. It's just like, you know, it's just the world we live in. And you know how we're talking about. Like,
This is why. So Adam, let me check. This is why I would disagree with it, because look, if a man rapes a woman, lock him up, send him to jail. He should be in prison for it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Now,
You can't
absolutely.
find a guy,
Okay,
whatever.
that's fine.
Okay.
Now, the woman's been impregnated, and you know she's somebody caused terrible harm. Why we would then go and cause somebody else harm?
So you're trying
It doesn't make any
you're
moral
telling me-
sense because of the wrong of somebody else. So basically, the point I'm trying to make is just because she got raped,
Why should the baby suffer? Right?
why then should the baby suffer?
Yeah.
And you do know
Wait,
that's.
I was saying-
I'll say this, statistically, you do know that's less than 2% of people who go through that. 98% of abortions are just people who don't want the baby.
Yeah. So it's like
Because people like to use the less than 2% to try and make an argument, and I understand, I sympathize, and we should go through a process to try and do that. But with the 98% of abortions that happen, these are from women who just don't want the baby. So let's talk about this 98%. What are your thoughts?
So the 98%, right? Let's just say you live in a country like Brazil or something, overpopulated, India, overpopulated again. Like, we live in a very fortunate reality, seriously, right?
It sounds like you're saying if we're overpopulated, let's start aborting a whole bunch of babies.
I'm not saying abort babies. I'm saying, you know, they don't have, sometimes they don't have a choice. What if, let's just say, a woman got raped and she had a coat hanger and she wanted to end her life.
So we're going back to rape again, right? Less than 2%. What about the 98% of women who just go, they have sex, they don't want to take
Like,
responsibility for their
honestly,
actions?
Then I go back to it's your choice. Again, a different sense of reality.
So a woman's choice can determine whether a baby lives or not. You agree with that?
Actually,
Well, I think that's why we create awareness, right? It's just like when the world starts protesting against COVID-19, I mean, people start creating awareness as to why they're taking away our free will and our freedom of choice and this and that. Now, we create awareness, you know what I mean? Would you agree?
in today, yeah, we do because we're very fortunate to have media, our own social media.
Yeah.
We have a lot of. We can share what we want to share, you know.
And we can blow it up for as big as we want.
Yeah, exactly. In this country, we're lucky to do that. Our laws are pretty good for that here, anyway.
My friend Adam here told me he didn't have time.
I didn't, but you know what? You did bring a good topic. It's worth it. Like I do like to talk about this stuff. So it's like it's worth my time.
We've been talking for about a good half an hour now.
Oh yeah, probably. And it's so good. It's well with half an hour. I might be
I love
shivering
it.
along, but I don't know, man. Like I just talk and I just forget it, rinse and repeat, find the next person, sort of the same line. But it is what it is.
I appreciate the time.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm very
Thank you for your
thankful.
time, man. Like,
You have been a wonderful person to talk to, and I pray that you have a blessed rest of the night. Amen.
I pray for you too. Like everyone else actually. You know, I just. You know what they really pray for? When everyone can just do this anytime they want. and not have any trouble, you know.
Right.
Just do it. So,
Have good conversation,
have a good
enjoy
conversation.
civilized dialogue, have a civilized dialogue with each other. It's fine. It's all good to go.
But it is very difficult, but it's not the hardest thing. It's just like,
And at the end of it, we all learn something, right?
yeah, man, 100%.
God bless you, my friend.
God bless you.
See you later. And you said you sound like a good guy. You stopped and you talked with me.
Oh,
I would
just
say
said,
that.
I was like, it's putting the effort. Why not, man? Like,
I mean, why not? I look like a nice guy. I
I was
mean,
like, I was like, what's all
can this
good?
face? I mean, really? Come on.
Man, keep on getting cut off.
Sorry,
I just
man.
wanna
Sorry, my
finish
man.
this and like,
Yes,
it's
you're
like,
right.
always
I need
have
to
a
stop letting
conversation.
people cut me off.
No,
You're right,
no,
because
wait,
you got some good points. Be confusing, but you got some points there.